Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to today's episode on True Talk with DJ Nero. And today I've got 4 amazing and beautiful guests with me. Would you guys love to do the introduction yourself, or I'll say do it. Tasi, let's go. You can do
said
it
already anyway.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Tasi.
Hi, my name's Abby.
Hi, my name is Femi.
Hi everyone, my name's Angela.
Right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for coming. And today I've got a beautiful topic for you guys. And our topic is around commitments, because we've always talked about guys having phobia for commitments. And not only guys, I know some ladies might also have phobia. But again, I would like us to talk about it. Let's hear our views around why a guy is having, or why do they have phobia for commitments. I'll kick off with Tasi this time.
I think it's a very interesting topic because as men, we, from a young age, from an African background, we've been kind of conditioned to be the provider or to, manage a home or look after people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always in character in that respect. Now, if we look at us as diasporans in the West, aside the fact of things being very, social media has brought a lot into play, where there's so many women there for you, as opposed to you just having to know before they will do arranged marriage, or you just see one girl, it is what it is, you get it done. Now, the options are
there.
much. But to be honest with you, I don't think that's our greatest problem. I'll tell you what, as men, what our greatest problem is. Because if we look at the whole idea about relationship, a man coming together with a woman, I think it's more from an economical standpoint. We're doing it because I bring something to the table, she brings something to the table. It makes light work for us to buy a house, for us to buy anything. It's easier.
Yes.
But the Western, what I find in the Western environment is we are somewhat, as men, disservice. Because if I go into it, we buy a house. If something goes wrong, I walk out of that. I walk out less than I put in. Because first and foremost, I probably get kicked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you get kicked
out.
out.
Hold on. I get kicked out.
Yeah.
So think about it. So me and you do an investment, and then when the time comes, if something goes wrong, they say, "Oh, it's the woman. All right, you leave." And then I somewhat if we have kids, I have to arrange to have them for weekends. Or if we had to go to court, I will lose majority of that fund. So I'm pretty much starting afresh.
If anything goes wrong.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think anybody does anything to be able to say, oh yeah, it's gonna go wrong. But in the event of it going wrong, I think we come off worse off.
So we're scared of the risk.
So
we're scared of
correct.
Yeah.
So there's 2 fronts, like I said.
Yeah.
One, too much on the menu makes it harder to choose. Secondly, when we get into it, the financial implication that I come out, I don't think about it. You come out, I'm married, I have kids, I then see kids that I used to see every day, I'm now seeing them once a week.
That's even if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like there's a lot from that a man comes out. So that's, for me, I feel like that's a bigger issue. That makes us feel, do I need to? Why don't I just enjoy the pond?
So now we're not talking about the actual love involved in having a relationship with a lady, or you think that's secondary?
Okay, I would say this. There's something that's always been in my head, and I, rightly or wrongly, I would say it. Yeah? Love is not enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love is not enough.
Even they said when money enter love, it makes it
exactly.
sweeter.
Exactly. So love is not enough.
So also
that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we jump on Abby and hear your beautiful part?
Sure. I agree with a lot of his opinion as well. But for me, I think a lot of the reason why a lot of men have this phobia of committing is, yes, one, there's so much option out there. And I feel like back in the day, in our parents' time, what they were looking for in marriage wasn't what we're looking for now. They were looking for maybe a woman that maybe can keep a home and can have children, and maybe that was just it for them.
Sorry. What are you looking for?
Okay, for me, what I'm looking for in a man,
because the rules change on a daily.
Yeah, the rules change daily. So what I'm looking for in a man, someone that's a good father, someone that's a hard worker, someone that's going to ride for his family, a man that's able to cook and clean the house as well. Okay. A man that when I'm not in the home, he can take care of the children and I don't have to worry. You know, a man that has got my back in anything I do. Someone that motivates me to go harder in my career. You know, stuff. That's what I'm looking for in a man. But I think nowadays with men and this phobia, it's more of you're looking for someone that has every single thing. You're looking for someone that can, you know, fulfill your sexual appetite. And you know, nowadays as well, it's like sexual appetite is so wide. You want someone that can do every single thing that is on your list. You know, someone that's
backflips.
Abby, sorry to say.
Okay,
Do you know the interesting thing is?
Yeah.
I sat there. I'm just sitting here and I'm listening to your long list.
Yes.
Those guys, we still have those.
No. That's my point. I'm listening to the list. Hard worker, cook, this, that. My dear, the joke is. Let me flip this. Let me flip this coin. Let me flip this coin for you. Yeah. Let me flip this coin for you. There's 3 men here.
Right.
Yeah. 3 men. In fact, with one behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this for a fact. If you ask us 3 what we want from a woman, our list will not be more than 2. Okay. For a fact.
So what do you want from a woman? So what do you want from a woman?
I'll tell you what.
Go on.
Me?
Yes.
Peace of mind.
That's it.
Peace.
Me? Cooperation.
Peace.
Just cooperate. Cooperation, which is the same thing.
Really.
Yeah.
So my point. Sorry, moderator.
Yeah.
What's your own?
No, I mean, my opinion doesn't really matter.
No, it's not.
I want to say something.
Obviously, I need my peace of mind as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's major.
So,
that's
compare that to your list.
But for a woman, that peace of mind is coming from everything I just mentioned.
Yeah, but
isn't
not.
it?
But that is a slave. You're asking for a slave.
Everything you.
No, it's not. I'm asking for support. I'm asking for you to support me.
I'm not a support worker.
Listen. With everything she's mentioned, there's no incentive to get married because most men are getting married. They're looking for. There's some men out there that can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do all of that.
Yeah. Okay,
so if he can do all of that, why does he need to be married? That's the question. That's why I say to today's women, like she mentioned, can cook, can clean, can do all of this. I always say, there's no woman that can starve me of food. That day I will cook and dance in that kitchen. Do you get what I'm saying? So to me, when we look at all those things, they're irrelevant. They're not irrelevant. What they're saying is cooperation. Let's not build, and when we have an issue, everything's gone. Like you said, there's not even, some men don't get the talk like, okay, what you've done is wrong, let's sit down, let's work out. Some guys are getting kicked out right then and then.
Straight.
While some other people, I don't want to take this about race, but it's, okay, let's work out. The guy's, you know, Johnny is sleeping on the sofa for a couple months. Yeah. I would still prefer that. But my people kicking people out like bang, 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 out the door. Spoke to a young man that I worked with last week. I can't get married because I don't want to just get kicked out, you know. I've been working hard, I want to buy a house. But the marriage, I don't know, you know. 31 years old.
Oh my God.
31 years old guy.
Just to add to that.
He's scared. He's terrified.
Do you realize from a male point of view,
right?
Yeah? I'm going to be a bit drastic. Very drastic, actually. What is in it for me in the marriage that I can't get? Because think about it. What did you say? Food. I'll get someone to order the food. They'll make the food. If we talk about cleaner will do it for me. Sex, I would outsource it.
Outsource it.
No, but let's be real.
How many areas?
Like you said, there's options.
But how long can that last?
It's not about that's not the question. So when you're talking about phobia, we've been able to we can sustain ourselves comfortably without having to, because I think, don't get me wrong, marriage is a beautiful thing when it works.
Yeah.
True. Absolutely.
Definitely,
I'm still an advocate for marriage.
Right.
But my point to you is, when it goes wrong, who comes off worse?
Yeah.
But can I just say,
Right.
okay, so I think personally, a lot of this is because of the way we think, the way we're conditioned in today's society. We have like a very temporary way of thinking towards things. We think nothing is going to last forever. Like when you spoke about, I'm going to go into this marriage, I'm going to put loads of money in, and then it's going to end, and I'm going to come off worse. And I think because of that idea of everything being temporary and nothing being forever, like, you know, the sanctity of marriage being forever, this unity, because we think like that now. Everybody doesn't, well, it's not even just men, women as well. We don't want to commit anymore to that idea of marriage, and it's just the idea of being together with someone for life, which we don't want to do. Just the way you spoke, that's what hit me.
Agreed, but I think the reason I say that is, and the reason I say it is, if we compare decades, yeah? So let's compare our generation with that of our parents, yeah? Let's just, we ask a simple question. What pressures of life were they facing compared to what we're facing now?
Is it any
No,
different?
you might say that.
Different.
Hold on, you might say that. Okay, you might say that, but then put it this way: one of the major facts of relationships breakdown is what? Financial. Okay, so if my money's not stacked up, if I'm not able to give you the lifestyle that you want, sometimes majority of the girls can't even provide that lifestyle themselves.
Yeah.
But in fact, their father could not even do it for them.
Exactly.
But they want me to do it for them.
But what kind of... No.
So a
said
man,
that,
underachieving?
No.
We're not.
They're not achieving.
Because
They're
again,
not achieving.
I'll say why. Say for some reason, all we're talking about is, you've mentioned a lot about, you know, the financial part of it.
Yeah.
But I think men, which is just my, you know, again,
Yeah.
viewers, all we're saying here, it's all based on our opinion, on our views, without any prejudice. We're not doing this to impose anything on anyone.
Definitely.
You know, anyone doesn't need to take my opinion. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But I think, and it's yours as well, and
Yeah.
I feel it's everyone's opinion, which we all have a right to, you know, to express how we feel. But I think most of the guys out there do have phobia because, again, the demand, going back to what you're saying, most of these ladies out there go on social media. What they ask for to meet up the standard or their standard. Some ladies will request an expensive holiday just to get to know you.
Yeah.
So, and you are underpaid.
Yeah.
And you're not, you know, up to the task.
Yeah.
So how do you then meet someone you truly love if you don't even have the finance for it? Or they want you to take them to an expensive restaurant.
Yeah.
And you would have loved to, you know, gone are the days when, you know, our dad, our parents would rather, you know, they'll impress their wife to be by maybe cooking for her. But now we have to cook on a regular.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't even impress a lady anymore by cooking. So again, do you think, are we not doing enough? Are we not achieving a lot? Because the society is asking a lot from us. And I think that's one of the reasons why some of our guys can't even talk to a girl or talk to a lady.
I think the world is changing every day, and people are just asking for too much. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
The essence of people even getting married, it's only one word: it's commitment. Are we committed to each other? That's why people are married. You know, when you see all these people, they've been married for years. They've got issues. The man has cheated. He's lost his company. So they are just committed to each other.
So that's
After
key.
marriage is commitment. But what we're not getting from, you know, women today, they're not committed. If there's a reason for them to bail out,
I don't want to
bail
say
out.
is.
They'll
I
bail out.
don't think the commitment is just on the woman's side or the man's side. For me personally, I look at it from a standpoint of I think we're putting too much pressure on this. Everything is about choice. Okay? If you meet, yes, ideally you want to marry a very nice girl. It comes with a price. Fact. If you see there's a saying, shoe gets size.
Yes.
Yeah? If I have £10 and it's £10 I have, and I want to go into Tesco's to buy something, yeah, and I want to do, let's say, a couple things to make pasta, there's no point in me going for Tesco Finest.
Yeah.
If I have £10.
Yeah.
I don't know if I make it. So my analogy means this.
Go for your
everybody
Understand
work
that.
within your the
means.
society is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There's always going to be people flying their girlfriends on private jets to go on holiday and whatever.
They don't have to
That's
work.
theirs.
So you say men are not living?
They're not.
So
punishing
I think
you.
They're not moving to girls
So
within their
But
within
Yeah,
their
but-
financial
but-
capability.
do you know what? It's,
So
it's an interesting one because at the end of the day, there's that. It's a natural thing that I see something that is nice. I don't want to feel like I can't get it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be able to.
But the problem is you always want to start as you mean to go along. So if I see let's say a girl that's wearing designers and walking on the street, and I truly know, bros, I can't afford it.
Why move?
Yeah, I will move. My point is, move to her on the basis of where you are.
How do you do that?
Let us see you clearly.
Exactly. Just be plain.
And say,
If she
That means
likes
go
you,
wear those
because-
standard logos.
No,
Let
no,
yours
no,
be
no,
saying
my-
Zara.
my-
Then
okay,
you show.
Just come as yourself. Be
Just
honest.
exactly be yourself. Just be honest.
Yeah.
But because the minute you come, it's almost like I think there's a thing that Africans do very well, which is very irritating.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a saying: "Fake it till you make it."
Yeah.
And sometimes you're setting yourself up for
You
failure.
can't make it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the
You can't
day,
make it.
man.
at the end of the day, if
Not
I
a
meet
standard
her,
you can
exactly, if I
manage.
meet her and I'm portraying a rich man, she will take me as a rich man
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
until I give her a different reason.
Well,
That, in fact, that's
well,
that causing problem because she's thinking,
well.
if you're rich, why? She will ask rich man's question now.
Yes,
Exactly.
Why are you telling me you're rich and you want us to do Netflix and chill?
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's go to the Hakkasan.
Yeah.
That's where we
Let's
should
spend the
go.
money. Let's spend
Yeah.
the
That's
money.
my point.
Fish.
But men,
Yeah.
obviously, we want to, we want to in our head feel like, yeah, I can handle. But you know you can't. And then you're not getting high blood pressure on top. Oh, she's asking me for money for hair. Cross, you know the girl.
You set the standard.
You
know how you met
Cross,
her.
you know how you met her. She hasn't changed.
Right.
I agree with that. That's
Because
that's one part. of
The
it.
last part I'll say is this: two things. Men, when we're looking for girlfriends or partners, I don't think any man wakes up and says, "I'm looking for a girl that earns 6 figures." I don't think so.
Angela is looking now. She's thinking. But again, we need to address this because we've been hearing the opinion, especially Tasi's opinion.
Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet.
I know you.
Yeah.
I love your opinion. They're fantastic. Trust me. But switching a little bit to the ladies, let's hear. Do you think there are certain key milestones that a guy needs to achieve before considering going into any commitment with a lady?
No. See, I'm of the opinion that I think, well, first of all, because I think maybe because I'm born here, I think it just comes from where you're born. So my opinion is that, you get your partner, you get married, and you do it together.
Right.
So if you want to buy a house, you both have incomes, whether one's 6 figure or one's, a lot lower.
Yeah.
But you each put in, so you each contribute to whatever you're doing, a house, building your family, you're contributing. And that's my opinion. And maybe that's because I'm born here and I think differently, whereas maybe someone from Ghana may think, okay, I need to do this and I need to get here first before a woman would even consider
I think
being
most
with
men,
me.
yeah, I think
And
most-
I don't even think that's the right way to do it because you're supposed to be a unit, you're supposed to come together
And
and
build.
achieve and build and get to the top so that it's both of yours, not one of yours, and then someone gets.
You said
kicked out
both
the
of
way.
us, both
Yeah.
of yours, but does the system support both of you?
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I think it does. And
Agree?
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, our opinion is very broad. What's the ratio of people who are thinking like that? Is there a lot of women who are thinking, let's come together, let's build together?
There's a reason
That's
why
what
I
they
say.
say.
Are they thinking?
There's
Are
a
they
reason
thinking?
why-
Let's look for ready-made.
You know what I mean?
You know what they call ready-made?
That's what they whole say that let's come together, let's bring our resources together and then build.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's what all ladies would more likely say. But Abby, you did mention you want a man that can do the list of what you
At least.
Yes.
go ahead, like.
For me, if I'm looking at a man that I want to marry, it's not like I want you to have 6 figures. I want you to have your house, but I need to see that there's a potential there for you to get to that place.
It's the potential.
If I don't see it, it's not gonna happen.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
When you say potential, what's
Like you have drive in you that you want to get to a certain place. I'm not saying I want you to have the house ready and have this ready, but the drive is there and you want to succeed in life. That's what.
Is it fair to say though that we're already setting ourselves up for failure. I'll tell you why.
Okay, go on.
As black people, we live under this hope that, or this illusion that we're all going to be billionaires or all going to be millionaires. So ambition for what? Because at the end of the day, if his capacity or if all he can attain in his life, except he wins the lottery tomorrow,
and he doesn't even play lottery,
and he doesn't play lottery, it's true, and he doesn't play lottery, If his capacity is to be the top, and please, I'm not knocking anybody that is a cleaner or security guard or whatever, he's the top of his security firm. That's it.
Yeah.
We are mega.
That's all you get.
That's all you
get.
By the way.
But sorry.
They are mega box security.
I know, but that's my point. All I'm saying is, I think we are wired. This ambition, the potential you're saying, is it potential that tomorrow he's now going to be earning the 6? He's not earning it now.
Yeah, but she can. Because again, maybe they have the.
I have a thing for progression. You can't. You have to want to progress in anything you're in.
The progression.
Whether you're married, even your marriage has to progress.
Yeah.
Your children have to progress. Everything you do has to progress.
Madam.
You can't be in the same stage forever.
Abby.
Everything has progression.
Abby, when you met him, the progression is this. When you met him, he was
taller tomorrow.
He was sitting at the desk when people are walking in the office. Morning. He has now progressed. He's in the camera room.
He's watching from distance.
He's not watching from a distance. He's no longer customer facing.
He's not customer facing.
But guess what? The company love him. Right. He's gonna be there for the next. In fact, his pension, everything is there,
and it's good for his mental health. That's stability. So why is he stressing?
And it's career progression as well.
To be honest, it's like when men are punching above their weight. You know, that wouldn't be the right man for Abby. It just wouldn't be. And it's got nothing to do with what he's doing. She wants someone with progression, and it should be a tick. It should be a tick box. Like, that's my tick, and that's what I want in my life. Just like when a man's going to move to a woman who's wearing designers, I think that woman wouldn't necessarily be for that man. You know your levels, you know what you like.
Okay.
So
agreed. Yeah. But look at this. Yeah. What's the ratio of women to men today in the world?
Yes, we know it's a lot more.
No. I think if I can pull up my phone, I'll show. It's probably what, 10 to 1.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are.
So 10 to 1.
She said they're sharing.
Yeah, we're working figures.
10 to 1.
Hold on. Let's say. Okay, let's say 5 to 1. Okay, to make
it's not too much.
No, it's okay. We can work on just for the purpose of this conversation, because no one has looked at figures. I mean, the producers they haven't given us any facts to go by now. But I'm just saying, for this purpose of this conversation, let's say 5 to 1.
Yes.
Her list wants an ambitious person.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what are the chances that the person she's looking for is in that one? And there's other 4 people that is happy to take security man. Exactly. Fine.
Or any low-paying job. Let's say low-paying job.
So my point to you is, we're talking phobias here, but you guys, it clearly seems like you people can't even decide what you want. In the one that there's one, there's 5, and you people can't even decide for the one who will collect him.
Exactly. So that's the thing.
It's a difficult one now. So for me, if you ask me, let's just all let's share.
Let's leave.
Let's share it.
Let's share it. Sharing is for the people that want to share.
You don't have choice.
No, some of us
you don't have choice. There's 4 people. This guy now, is a prized possession.
Prize possession.
Oh, it's the prize,
He's the prize.
Commodity.
Because see, my point to you is this, and I think we need to, as much as it's my opinion, it's also reality.
Right.
Yeah? And I can say this to you with fairness. If this man is with you, tomorrow, God forbid, it's not happening anymore, he will walk away. You kicked him out. There's like 10 more people waiting for him. In fact, he doesn't even my children are there somewhere with them.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I think men do not want to commit. Because there's too much on the menu.
There's too much variety.
That there's something always, the grass is always greener on the other side.
If you were in our shoes, what would you do?
Yeah, but over the years,
as a man,
because over the years you've pushed them. You must know how to cook. You must know how to clean.
Clean.
Now they build all that. hold on a minute, why do I need to
about
when I was young back in the day, if a man tried to go in the kitchen, I'm not saying I like cooking, so if a man tried to go in the kitchen, they wouldn't let him go. They're like, no.
Good for you.
They didn't want him to build the skill. But now he's got the skill. He can cook, he can clean, he can do all of that. He's earning good money. He's thinking, what do I really want? When I could just have a variety of, different things happening.
But that gets tiring. How long are you going to do that for?
Well, some people will do it. Yes.
Some men just like to be comfortable and have a family life.
I understand.
I understand that part comes
Why is
into
that
it.
going out of style now? I don't understand.
What's going out of style?
We're conditioned a certain way.
Having a family life and being happy with your family and your 2.1 family ratio.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Abby, hold on 1 minute. We're conditioned a certain way.
Right.
From a young age, you've been conditioned, man, woman, for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah? And we're happy to go with that. But I also put this to you. There's some urges as humans.
There's a fire burning.
See, there's some things as humans. See, as humans we have.
Right.
But guess what? A lot of people suppress it.
Yeah.
You can't see, you're married, Abby?
Yes.
Okay. When you're walking on the street, do you not see fine men?
Of course I do.
But you just decide, okay.
I have my husband, I'm contented.
Right.
Guess what? If a man decides tomorrow to pay you attention for the next month, hi Abby, how you doing? Even at work.
Just checking on you.
Just checking on you. How are you? How you doing?
Have you eaten?
Have you eaten? How's everything? Oh, how's your baby? Your daughter? Your daughter? My dear, that husband, that marriage will be doing like this. Seriously, that marriage will be doing like this.
You're very right. I agree with you.
All I'm just saying to you is options.
Right.
A lot of us settle. Yes, you're in a marriage. You're settled. It's nice. It's sweet. But a lot of marriages are going on because there's not been any external force.
Yeah.
Let's be real with ourselves. Because what we have in us, we're suppressing it to be able to be with one person. Right. Yeah. Yes, sometimes it will make mistake. We'll do something. It doesn't mean that. And you know what? Sometimes I even feel like women, this whole idea of, he cheats on me and you're breaking up.
You kicked him out.
Why?
What?
Wait, hold on.
Why?
Is there no other things he can do that he get kicked out? It's like that's the only thing he really gets kicked out.
We're losing.
I'm sorry, like, why do you guys think because you cheat on a woman that it's okay for the woman to just be like, oh yeah, you cheated, it's okay, stay in the house, we're gonna work it out and everything's gonna be cool. No.
You're clapping your hand now, she's getting intense. Because to me,
because at the end of the day, you've cheated on me, you've broken down the marriage, you've broken our vows,
it's not broken.
You've cheated on the family,
and
now there's a
you haven't cheated on the family. He hasn't cheated on the family. He's cheated on you.
No, when we've married, we've created children now from the marriage. They're essentially from the marriage now, right? Yeah. So you cheated on us, not just me, on the family. On us, we are units, and you've broken down the units of the family.
Can I ask? I agree to an extent.
Yeah.
What if you were the one that stepped out? No. Let's just reason. Hold on. What if that thing that he did, like he stepped out, that he cheated on the whole village?
Right.
Yeah?
The whole village.
The whole village, ancestors, everybody know about it.
Right.
What if you're the one that was tempted? That you see, don't forget, you people gave us the apple.
Yes.
See, don't forget some of these things. See, at the end of the day, if you think about it, we are more of a weaker vessel.
Right.
Definitely.
Naturally. Because I can comfortably say to you, if you're in a bed with a man and you don't want to make love to him, you know what will happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you want to make love to that man, the chances of him giving in is literally very high.
Very, very high.
So my point to you is, what if you're the one that someone paid you attention?
So you need to make room for that.
What would you want
for that explanation?
I'm the one that cheated and I stepped out of my marriage. I'll accept the consequences.
You want them to kick you out?
I'm the one that defiled my marriage.
You want to be kicked out?
Whatever comes out of it, I'll accept it.
I don't think we should.
But that's not what the vows is about. It's like for better or worse, right?
I know. Maybe at the end of this now,
you make a mistake.
I know I might not have a marriage again, but I don't think we should be calling it defiled.
Defiled, cheated on the family. How did the family involved?
That's how I see it. Everybody can have their opinion.
Think about it this way. If he cheated on the family, he wouldn't have a relationship with his child. Most men have been kicked out. They're still seeing their children. They're still getting involved financially. He's just not having access to the woman.
But that's
which means he hasn't cheated on the family.
Cheated, now you've lost that opportunity to be in the household and be with your child every single day. Wake up with your children every single day.
Yeah, but the child could also be with me. The child could come stay in my house too. So
it's fair to
Yes,
say-
but
it's
they
fair to
have
say-
to
it's fair to
come
say
in your
top
house.
that's the
thing.
thing.
No,
Is
it
this?
hasn't changed.
You see, that's what. And that's why
She-
this. Sorry, excuse me. And that's why the guys are scared because of this power that you're going to use the situation, and then
You
you're going
have
to
the power,
you're
you-
going to start pulling things out. And I can assure you, if a woman cheated and then the man said, "I didn't want to be with you," he's not going to be going, "Okay, yeah, I'm taking the kids, I'm taking this." He's not going to do that. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, but you
it's
have the
always
power.
happening.
You want to go
the
and
other-
give it to somebody else.
They didn't give
That's the
anything to
problem.
anyone
You want to
else.
go and give your power to somebody else, and now
Power.
and now you.
I've just thought about something.
Power to somebody else.
I've
you know?
thought about something.
Yeah,
Yeah? We're still going about ratio.
yeah,
Yeah? So, you are one woman that have gotten a man
yeah,
out of 9 other women.
yeah.
Yeah? Now, that man is with you. That's fine. He does the cooking. He does all these things. Yeah? The little things that, bearing in mind, we say we only have 1 or 2. There's some things that become such a problem when we ask.
Right.
A man don't ask for much.
Definitely.
Yeah? If I'm a rare commodity, I don't, when it comes to sex, I don't want you to hear that word, I'm tired.
You have to be ready.
You have to be ready.
Oh my
See,
God.
because my point is this.
So once you
Because my point,
into the house,
see, let's be
she needs to
realistic.
be paraded
Let's be
and
realistic.
I just
You don't
know-
want your man to cheat.
Oh yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Theo, you don't want him to
Yes.
cheat.
You need to keep
He-
up with
there-
those
there's-
sexual
there's-
trends,
wait
man.
though, you don't want him to cheat. There's 9 other girls standing outside there waiting for him to come out.
Yeah,
Yeah? But you wouldn't have sex with him. But you want him to go outside and not cheat.
that would be
But,
wrong.
Is
but
that
if
not
we-
a-
if we have
I would
the
like to
option-
think married women are not doing that.
No,
Because if
see,
they
bros,
do,
well,
Bros,
we
let's
leave
be
that
real-
for
let's-
another time.
that would
But the
be-
truth is,
that,
if
We're
if we
delving
have-
into different
if
reasons.
we have the options of other 4 ladies out there, and we're sticking to one just to be committed and stick to the vows and
Be a
all of
good
that,
boy.
be a good boy, then why do we have phobia to go into into a relationship?
I think the phobia is for people that are not
Not in there.
They're
Because
not
I
in
think-
there. The
yeah.
phobia is for people that are not in there, and
That's
you have
what
You're
to.
scared that if you make that choice,
Mm.
if you commit to that one woman,
Yeah.
then you've missed out on, I don't know,
Or the Sasha.
a Sasha, Rebecca down there who's like holding it down, looks
And
pretty,
checking
has
the
a
album
job,
and
holds
stuff
down the
like
bench.
that.
And
Don't
sometimes
worry.
it's difficult to just let go all of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll ask you a question as well. Do you think ladies have the same phobia?
No.
Like,
No,
That's very strange.
No,
we
we
don't.
don't have.
They don't have the choice.
why not?
No.
Because
They
they're looking for
don't.
commitment.
They are looking for. They
And
have
the
one.
thing is,
They
we
want to
won't
lock it
push
down.
it, and we won't push
They don't
it
act
to
like
commit.
they only have one.
They don't.
They make it
No, but
sound
I
like they
think
have
as
the
well,
option.
we allow men to get away with not committing because we know, right, that there's many of us women to the one man. So we're going to be scared to push that man to commit to us because we know that he's going to kind of say, all right, now, you know what, I don't want this, and back off and say, forget this. I'm going to go to someone who doesn't require me to commit. So that's another
No,
thing.
but
that
I
we're scared
disagree with
of
that.
as
They push men to commit.
well. We do
They
not.
put pressure.
You're probably
Well,
scared
Isn't
that you're
that
gonna run
the
away.
common conversation? We've been dating for 5 years. What are we doing
What
here?
are we doing?
Yeah. What's guys? That's it. What are we doing here? Listen, I know guys will say, by next year, if you don't propose, I'm gone.
I'm gone. Yeah.
That commitment is the pressure deal. The pressure guys big time.
But-
I think you're
Well,
looking at it in the most liberal way. Women, as soon as one of her friends gets married, she's thinking, what, they dated for 2 years.
Yeah.
You've been dating
And
for
I'm
5
not
years. Are you
married,
taking
yeah.
the piss?
Yeah.
Nah, they will. They'll pressure you. I think women pressure guys. If anything, that's what they do the most. The pressure. Yeah.
You guys know how to
Do you agree
manage
to
it.
that?
Yeah.
I don't agree.
And that
I think
pressure
because we're
started.
scared- I think because we're so scared. No, obviously I'm married, but I feel like nowadays it's really difficult, and I think because we don't want to lose that man, that it has been brought up. We're willing to share. I think ladies of today are willing to share as
Okay.
well. But
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah!
Clap.
Oh!
Wait.
when I say share, they're willing to turn a blind eye to their man doing other things outside of
Okay.
the
Whoa!
That's it, but it just happens, unfortunately.
Blind eye with cameras
No,
everywhere.
No, but the joke is,
Blind eye
hold
with
on,
camera everywhere.
the joke is, she said blind eye with her, and she's looking at me directly if you there.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying it for the camera. You know, one of those ones I wake up and be like, did you mean that thing you were saying?
I just think the commitment part of it started just when you were young. Even when you were teenagers, if you were running around with one girl, puppy love, she wants to know, am I your girlfriend? Am I your girlfriend? So I think that commitment part has always been there.
always been.
Because I think that's just how probably women are built.
Mm.
And men are a little bit built differently. You know, I would like to think so. Well, that's my opinion.
Right.
I think it's that ecosystem because the people that are not married want to be married.
Right.
And some of there's a thing I saw the other day where someone says if husbands were to if their marriage was like a driver's license that they had to renew it every 3 years, a lot of the men would not renew it.
Yeah. That's quite sad.
No, but you say it's sad, but that's to tell you something that a lot of the men in the marriage are unhappy because all we're doing is we're trying to make the woman happy and the kids happy.
Right.
And eventually, whenever something goes wrong, we still leave unhappy.
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
Seems like everything's on us.
It's on us.
Yeah.
I think that answers the question around guys having a big phobia for.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. There's too much
There's a lot
pressure.
to lose.
Because the
There's
question,
pressure on the men.
from what he said now, the question we're asking ourselves is, so who wants to be with the men that are underachieving? I think we need to look at that in the normal sense. Not everybody's going to be achieving.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there's many scenarios. I mean, when I was in secondary school, the head teacher of my school, he was with the cleaner. They were married. And that's not
Those love. I don't think those love existing. Yeah.
You know,
I made it clear.
Yeah, because they said no, you have a
job.
Yeah, but they went on black, so I don't know if it's a black thing.
No.
So I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying
for us.
people need to just. I mean, you don't everybody has to be living in that way. Some people can just have love. I mean, they say people get to love sweet.
No,
you know they say get to love sweet.
alone. Nobody can live on love alone. It's more love is not enough, like you said earlier. Nobody can live on love. You need more than that.
Then everybody stop saying I love you. Then if it's forget.
I put this to you. Yeah. So you said nobody can live on love alone, and you've clearly said no, you can't go with a guy that is not earning. But you're happy, to be earning. A woman is happy to be earning 25,000 a month or a year, and go and marry Jeff Bezos or go and marry Bill Gates that is earning trillions.
Yeah.
Because they want to milk.
But then the rich woman or the woman that's earning don't want to marry.
Who said that?
No, but you just said it here. You said the man that is not in and out you can't go with him.
No, because again, it's about progression.
So why can't that man be?
He's progressing now.
He's not progressing.
Just not as fast as I am, and it just doesn't.
What if he's not progressing at all?
Good point.
Because
to
be honest with you, there's a
If
lot
you
of
just
women.
love you, is love not enough?
Yes.
No, because we said that at the beginning.
Love is not enough.
But hold on. The joke is this. You meet the man. Let's say the man is not earning, but you are earning.
Yes.
You're bringing him the bacon, good bacon. Why can't you just love him and marry him like that?
Because
why
there's
does
different
he
people out there doing different things.
I don't understand.
What
We
about
do
the guys
it.
that do? Is it
Bus driver.
No, the guys that will go to different countries to do what do you call it, like NGOs, charity work where they're going to
missionary.
the guy is just doing that wonderful thing. Is that not enough? Because you never hear people talk about this.
I think the problem is, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but it's okay. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay if
You're touching his leg too much.
I think when a woman earns 25,000 and they marry a Jeff, is it Bezos? Okay, it's okay. We don't come with kind of like an ego, and I think the problem occurs is when a woman earns a lot and can do anything they want, and a man comes with that attitude of I'm the man. I need to do this.
Not all. Let's not.
Majority.
Some men don't care.
Let's see.
It's your money. Most men don't care about women's money.
It's very
Are
low.
you saying if a successful lady will then go for a guy that
has nothing,
and the guy will stand up and say to the lady that I'm the man.
So
Yeah,
are we allowed to say? Are we allowed to say? But hold on. Jeff Bezos' ex-girlfriend or
Ex-wife, yeah.
Who did she get married to now?
Yeah,
Or who's she seeing?
Yeah.
A science teacher that's not earning anything. So he will now go and be telling her,
Might be
no.
that 1% of that.
No.
Yeah,
A man that marries you when you have money doesn't care about your money.
No. Let's be real. But then the funny thing is, when the woman is earning more money and the man's earning less, this is a problem that always happens. The man will come home and be like, I'm the man of the house.
It's the kind of money.
See,
If you're Jeff Bezos' wife, don't
you're
worry.
not earning, but you still want to be the man of the house. You can't be the man of the house.
I'll tell you what,
You're not earning
yeah,
anything.
poverty.
You're not bringing money to the table.
But is it fair to say to?
What are you bringing to the table? Nothing.
See, I'm
So
not
don't call
bringing
yourself
anything.
a man, right?
I'm not bringing anything. But let me say this to you.
No, you can't talk.
Let me hold on. Let me. See, the joke is this, guys. Let's say it's fair to say. I've already let's clear this out. Yeah, you guys see, we should bring something to the table, Abi.
Yeah.
Now I'm not bringing anything. See how your mouth is sharpening.
You're
You're getting so worked up
that
you want a man to bring something.
Yeah.
Imagine I don't bring anything. That means you will slap me.
Easy.
I want to make love to you at night. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
And where's your money? Your mate are there working.
You're like sex every day.
Every day.
That's what you're thinking about.
That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Your mate are there.
If you use the energy, you use your sex to walk out, you will never be rich like that. Women,
See,
and that's why till today.
but a rich man will marry you.
Actually, we didn't make the world. We didn't make the world for ourselves. It was made for us. We just came.
And then you're wondering why we have
because if
You're not married.
a man does not have good income, even to go to your wife that you want to have sex, you will be slightly scared or intimidated, I would say.
That is quite serious.
If you are broke.
Yes.
That is quite
In
serious.
fact,
Sorry to say.
I don't pray for that.
Bro.
That is quite serious.
You will be. You will be slightly
I'm
intimidated.
broke.
You will start checking like,
Think about this thing very
she
well.
will be annoyed.
Imagine you're not working.
Yeah.
She's the one bringing it in, and she's now going to work.
Yeah.
Come back.
Tired.
She's not tired.
You get that.
And you get energy, and I baby come. The eye will look at you. That is now why you
So you're
see
asking for
that we have to.
We
have to bag up our money.
And that's why men get out there and work so hard.
We don't want to
There's
see.
no people solid.
My dear, there's something they say in Nigeria. See finish. If we don't have, you people will see us finish.
Yes, now.
You will wash us.
Yes, now.
But my thing is, okay, if the man is not working and the woman is bringing home all the bacon and everything, is the man willing to take care of the children 24/7?
My dear, it depends on the money you're bringing. Don't worry.
If you bring some money, the guy
You're bringing correct money, my dear.
millions.
Okay, let's switch it now. Let's say the man is the one earning all the money and the woman is at home. The woman is expected to clean the home, do the laundry, take care of all the kids, make food for you when you get
But when they have money, we'll hire somebody.
Are you willing to do the same thing?
We'll hire somebody.
Let's say this. And I think I made this comment before and I said this. As men, I don't think any of us look for financially stable women when they get. In fact, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Just look after yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm married to you and I'm earning more than is required for us to live a good life,
Right.
yeah, all I want is just let the home run nicely.
Yeah.
If we have to cut the grass, I'm not telling you to go and cut the grass because you're not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when I come home, imagine where your kids are doing well. You come, everything. See, when you go to, if you go to do you realize if you go to Virgin Gym during the day, that's where you see wealthy women. Their husbands are doing well in the city.
Yeah.
Right.
Adverts during the day. Do you know who they target?
The women.
Homemakers.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that spend the most.
Yeah.
Because their husbands that's all I want you. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Look after yourself. Drive the Range Rover, drive the whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just here doing, that's life. I'm not saying that you go and be watching. No. We're not in Nigeria now. Even in Nigeria, you don't do it.
Yes, now.
Yeah,
How about
Nigeria?
Enjoy
So
your life.
what she's saying, she wants the man to do that. When you have
but then when you now have the money, you now tell me be doing
I
it.
should be doing it.
I
Why?
see the clothes I left here, it's the same one that's coming here. You
You're
don't
gonna hire someone to do it.
What have you been doing all day?
What have you been doing all this?
Because this
Sleeping.
football you're watching.
Football.
Like-
the people that are playing it are richer than
You can't even play the But then, well, I think we've done really well today. We've made, valid and beautiful points. I love your point, Abby, by the way. I mean, now our audience, you need to understand also, when you approach a lady, make sure you, and also Angela, you say the same.
Book an appointment.
Yeah, you have to, because if you
speak with your wife,
if you're not boxed up or you're not, you're not doing good for yourself, it's very difficult for you to approach a lady. To be honest, I'm speaking from a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
If you're not doing well, I think it works without morale. You don't get the morale.
I think that's just how men are built.
We're wired that way. We can't. Some don't care. Don't get me wrong. Some guys are very, very. I'm not saying.
Yes.
But some guys are very. They will, they'll jump on anyone if they can. They don't care. They'll come to you. They'll lie. Tasi mentioned. Come straight. Say it as it is, and just. Let her know who you are. You don't come to her and say, my stepdad, look at this from this side. I have to say I look like, what's that guy? Jeff. All those lies are nonsense. But again, we've all made good points. I love your point, and I love yours as well, Femi. And Tasi, your one is, well, I wish you all the best.
He's made it clear.
Hold on.
After wedding, I went in.
I know.
And after marriage,
since we are online,
are
we still married? Wait, because anything that is said in the online, at least, Hold on. That's the first one.
Okay.
The second one, you said we are allowed to
share.
Why you
I know that I didn't say that.
clarify?
I just said.
Do you want to share?
No, I'm not saying.
I'd love to.
You're not supposed to be doing that, man. You're not supposed to be.
Question.
You're trying to say, but that's a set of questions.
Ross, this is we're rounding up.
Okay.
So I'm just getting pointers.
Clarification.
You're taking away points.
If there is an issue, we'll bring you guys back to we sort it out. But again, we've done really well, and that's why we call it True Talk. You know, we need to be here. We need to come in here. You know, say it as it is. And it's for us.
Yeah.
It's for everyone. It's not just for Nero, it's for everyone. It's not even for me, because I can't do it alone. And you know, I need everyone. Massive shout out to you, my chairman. I love all your points, your opinions. They're all fantastic. And I know our audience would have picked 1 or 2, if not 5, from what you said. But again, massive shout out. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Abby as well. Thank you guys. And guess what, guys? We're in London though. This one is not Belfast. We've moved. You know, we brought you talk. We feel here.
What house would you go?
No, I think it's water now. I don't have swim. But again, you know, big shout out to you as well, Femi. Thank you for coming. I said to you, we're bringing True Talk to London, and you'll be like, yeah, I'll be there. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. And Anjay, your point again, big man, you're doing very well, because she just said to you now, marriage intact. So that's to say, you're meeting the target. You have all the box ticked already. So well done, I appreciate it. But they show, because those years where I know you have been
get here.
Yeah, don't go now. But thank you. You know.
Yeah, for long.
Well, see. I don't know until that 13 years old.
That's good.
Wow, thank you very much, Angela. Big shout out to you.
Welcome.
Overall, thank you so much. We still got lots of topics that we haven't unleashed yet, and definitely we'll bring that live to you guys. And thank you so much. And to our audience that have already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, please feel free to go back there, subscribe. And if you've subscribed already and you've watched our videos, go back in, watch our content. You can watch as much as you want. It's there for you. And share with your friends, your family, and most importantly, don't forget to leave comments, because that's where we tend to do better in what we're doing. Thank you guys. It's me again, DJ Nero. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
All right.
So yeah, thanks.